That night, the bar was alive with chaos. Cigarette smoke twisted through the air, glasses clinked like sharp echoes, and laughter mixed with curses. It was the kind of place where tough men wore leather-like armor, and kindness had no seat at the table. Behind the counter worked Emily, quiet, humble, unnoticed. She wasn't there to stand out. Simple jeans, a white button-down hair pulled back. Her steps were quick, her smile polite. But beneath that calm face, she carried storms no one could see. And then, fate decided to test her. A gang of bikers swaggered in, loud and restless, demanding attention like predators circling prey. Most looked away. Emily just focused on her work. But avoiding trouble doesn't always keep it away. One of them, tall, broad, tattoos crawling over his arms, singled her out. He taunted. He mocked. He tried to break her calm. And when she refused to flinch, his pride snapped. With one cruel motion, he grabbed her shirt and ripped it open. Gasps filled the room. Laughter followed. But in the next heartbeat, the bar froze. Because etched across her chest wasn't weakness. It was the emblem of the United States Marine Corps. The room went silent. Even the biker's grin melted into shame. In that instant, everyone realized. Emily wasn't just a waitress. She was a Marine. She didn't gloat. She didn't speak. She just straightened her torn shirt and went back to work. Dignity louder than any words she could have spoken. That tattoo wasn't a decoration. It was a story burned into her skin, of battles fought, of friends lost, of courage carried quietly. She had enlisted not for glory, but to escape poverty, to fight for a future bigger than the one she was born into. She had seen things those men could never imagine, and she carried all of it in silence. The biker stepped back, trembling. His power was gone. His cruelty, crushed under the weight of her truth. The others shifted uncomfortably, ashamed, forever laughing. That night, Emily reminded them, real strength doesn't shout. Real strength doesn't need to prove itself. Real strength reveals itself when tested. Word spread. Soon, people looked at Emily differently. Customers who never noticed her began to greet her with respect. Strangers thanked her for her service, though she never asked for thanks. But what they didn't see were the battles she still fought in silence. Sleepless nights, heavy memories, the loneliness she carried deep inside. Still, even in her pain, she showed kindness. Covering shifts for others, listening to lonely patrons, slipping food to the hungry drifter. Her own scars never stopped her from easing someone else's burden. The biker never came back. Maybe shame kept him away, or maybe fear, but those who were there never forgot. Emily had shown them that true courage isn't loud, isn't violent, it's steady, quiet, unshakable. Years later, when the bar closed down, her story lived on. To some, she was just the waitress with the Marine tattoo. To others, she was a warrior in plain clothes. But to those who truly understood, Emily was a reminder. Every quiet face hides a story, and some stories can change how we see the world. So the next time you meet someone who seems ordinary, remember Emily, remember that behind every quiet smile, there may be a history of strength greater than you'll ever know. This is HQ Infinite Stories, where we bring you tales of hidden courage, kindness, and the extraordinary souls walking among us. If Emily's story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments what part of her story moved you the most. Your words might inspire someone else today.